Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I'm your host, Kaylee Otari, and today we're going to finish Case-Free Recipe for Turnabout. January 8th, 1:21 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand. We've almost got this case won now, Nick. I wish I could agree with you there, Maya. Huh? Why not? I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now. He said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Goto picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth. You mean, you think Mr. Armstrong was lying? I don't know. But if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have case-making evidence we're going to need just yet. Hey, pal. Oh, speaking of case-breaking evidence, Detective Gumshoe. Why are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end. Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, little Miss Topknot. It's not a topknot. Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, alright? I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I kind of get wound up. Ugh. No kidding. You gotta have something you need me to do, pal, anything. Well, hey, I'm gonna take a jog back down to the precinct. I could get some prints analyzed for you if you've got an hour. An hour? The trial will have reconvened by then. But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right? True, without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour. You bet. In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me?
Take that!
If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this? Oh, hey, that's the small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right? Yeah, I think it's time we solved the last mystery of whose prints are on it, who the prints on it belong to. Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back. This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess. It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. You just said you don't have a phony, Maya. January 8, 1:56 p.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Goto, did you find this furry tigre? I've even tamed it for you. It was a free cut job, no problem. Tamed him? The guy's name may be Furio Tigre, but come on. He's pretty lively. Be careful, he still bites. Very well, please show Mr. Tigre to the stand. Witness, please state your... Don't hide under the table, Maya. Unless there is room for me down there, too. What'd you say to me? Nothing. I didn't say nothing. Honest. Who could have guessed that? Fear would induce bad books on accident and the judge. Business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell called me in this hole? Was it you, Spiky? No, of course not. It was, the judge. Your Honor? Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as normal. That's it, we're doomed. Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here? There's no need to shout. We can all hear you. What'd you say? There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law. And I'm the one that hauled you in. Too cool. Don't let him get the better of you, Nick. Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct? Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, math boy. You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird? Maggie, who? I've got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas. Of course. Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then. Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder. Phoenix Wright. You's the one who set this up, didn't you? You's gonna regret that day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying? Oop. Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today. Get a grip, Nick. This coming from the girl under the table. The tiger's alibi. I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all my time in my office. I got wills lined up to borrow cash from tender lender every single day. You want to check my alibi? Just ask Violetta. Last I found my pen. Very well then, Mr. Wright, you are cross-examined. What is it? Please witness, if you could refrain from shouting out like that. I know the kind of games that guy in blue plays. Olaf ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins. Wife? Me? Listen up, smarty. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000 and you's gonna borrow the cash from me. That's one loan contract I refuse to sign. And don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you get tangled with the tiger. I love a good spectator sport. Just a minute, that's really not... This witness is... How can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. Get on his bad side, and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too. Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here. You better be listening. I said I got business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of witness testimony. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You can do it, Nick. Come out from under there already, would you, Maya? Oh, great. Now I'm gonna get penalties for pressing. I hate when they do that. Okay, By Violetta, you're talking about the Cadaverini families. Yeah. You don't want to cross them, as you've got to wind up sleeping with the fishes. Once the Godfather finds out you've been dragging Violetta through the mud, he'll do you in. Sorry, I couldn't quite put it all together towards the end there. He said that just like Viola, didn't he? I get the feeling this might not be the right time to probe him about her. Okay, we'll leave it for now. It's too dangerous to press things without knowing where they might end up. I'd better just focus on gathering information at the moment. Now then, Mr. Tigra, will you mind repeating your testimony from the beginning, please? My time ain't free here. You better remember that. If I miss that bus, someone's gonna pay. I guess I can normally press him, sorta. I don't buy that you haven't even heard of the incident that occurred at Très Bien. You've got a big mouth, right? You trying to say I was in on some mob hit? Is that what you trying to say? With your proof, then. Evidence? Yes, well... For an attorney to make an accusation in court, you must have evidence. That's from loan shark to lawyer. A beginner's guide, yeah. I see, you're the studious type, Mr. Tigra. Very good. Why don't you ask him to represent you sometime, Trite? What should I do? Let's press him harder. Mr. Tigra, what do you want? If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail? Oh, good, I'm gonna get penalties. Penalized. This is a dead-end trade, and you know it. Remember the rules. Yeah, I'm gonna get penalized for that. Pressing the witness without evidence to back up your attack is prohibited. As I said earlier, the court will impose a penalty on your behavior. Ouch, the pain. Well then, Mr. Tigra. Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know? You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is. Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cadaverini? Sure, it's everything in my schedule. December, mainly in the office, that's what it says. So that's where I was. Seems like a rather sketchy schedule. There he goes again. What the tiger did in December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. So now what? Mr. Tigra, what do you want? I'm getting penalized again. No, it's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately. I agree. The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day, too? Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before. I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godo, if you could, please. Mr. Tiger, the court asks you to add that last statement to your testimony. Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself. The days he was talking about, I was in the office too. I never saw that kid before. You didn't know Mr. Glen Elk, really? I don't mess with the guppies when they're bigger fish to fry. What do you say, boss? Ooh, me? How's about I hit you with a fat $200,000? Well, I was thinking about purchasing a nice car. He's seriously considering this? Wow, the Tiger's a really good salesman, huh? Yeah, and if I want to sell this case, I need to copy him. How about you hit him with a fat piece of evidence, boss? I wish it was that easy. Oh, wait. Don't I have something here that'll help? Where's that calendar? Do I even still have it? Nope. I mean, they reorganized my evidence on me. Oh, there it is. On December 3rd, the day of the incident, there is a note saying, "Meet with the Tiger." Hello!
Objection!
There we go. Mr. Tigre, you claim you didn't know Mr. Glen Elk, but it appears that Mr. Elk knew you. What? Mr. Elk left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the Tiger, dated December 3rd. December 3rd? That's the day of the murder. So, Mr. Tigre, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glen Elk, because on the very day of the incident, you met with him. Not bad. He was actually not bad. So sorry. I was just messing with you to see how good you were. Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad. That's one compliment I can do without. Plus he's lying through his teeth. Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated. You've called me a liar. Is that what you're doing? Oh. So you're saying that you claim to have never seen that kid before is the truth? I said I'm dead serious. You better believe that's the truth. And I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. That is where you testify for the court again, Mr. Tigre. Oh yes, would you mind indulging the court, witness? He never actually met the victim. That's gotta be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy. The victim, Glen Elk. I know, liar. I never met Glen Elk. There was some lame guy with that name, though. Wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy at my office, Tender Lender. I waited around for him. but he ain't ever showed. I ain't never ever been to that Très Bien joint. Easier. I see. That all seems perfectly logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up. I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gonna make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the express train. That bill's going straight to you, right? Okay. Round 2. Set up his meeting at his office. He's never been to the joint before. John Stett. The owner of Delano's Tenderlander. Now, is this where I use some matches? Matches used for advertising. Found lying in Tenderlander.
Objection!
Yes, that is where I use the matches. Mr. Tigre, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches? Matches? What you talking about? We found them in your office at Tenderlander. They're from that restaurant. What? If you've really never been to Très Bien before, what was a book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk? You've been snooping around in my stuff now, too, wise guy. What are you, my ball and chain? Ain't no broad controlling me. Order! Well, witness? I think it's time you start telling us the truth, don't you? Sorry, I'm terribly sorry, forgive me. I ain't a pussycat. I don't go back on what I said. But okay, I was at the joint that day. What? But listen good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid. Well. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony. I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glenelg that day. And he did put poison in his coffee. He must have. At Très Bien. I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw the one ugly scene. The guy was laid out over the tables, stiff as concrete. I figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I heard the cops' sirens on my way out, and I went straight back to my office. I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end, then. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Hold on, if I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions. No problem. Anytime Trite presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays a penalty. Mr. Godo, that's my job. Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it. Yes, sir. The special express ain't cheap, right? Just so's you know, since you's paying. Oh, man. Doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here? Let's see. You mean you saw Glenelg's dead body? I guess I did, but I only saw him from behind. He was wearing some raggy bit of cloth he called a hat. And what time was this? I don't know. Huh? You know what winds me up more than anything else in the world? Watches, round watches. I ain't gonna pollute my paws with some chicken hand picker. Out of interest, Mr. Tigre, what winds you up the second most? Huh? What do you think? Square watches. Is this guy for real? Look, all I needed to know was that something bad was going down in that place. So you didn't actually set foot inside the restaurant then? Tiger's a busy cat. I don't hang around for no one. I ain't got time to be caught up in no murder investigation. So, when exactly did you pick up the matches? The matches just inside the front door. Our detective friend wound up in trouble. What's the chef after taking 5 books home? Poor Gumshoe. It's almost enough to make a man cry. You went straight back. Did a bout of guilty suddenly hit you for what you did? What are you trying to say? You trying to tell me you ain't never been guilty or nothing? We all have our crosses to bear. We all have to swallow the dark secrets we hide. Like this. The courtroom's not exactly the place to talk about dark secrets, is it? Seems you've done it again, Mr. Wright. Another irrelevant line of questioning. So I get a penalty. Yay. How about a penalty for those 2 jokers and the garbage they keep coming up with? Well, Nick, what do you think? He's running out of ways to avoid the truth. I need to press him fast before he has time to think things through. I've got to come right back at him with a contradiction. Be careful what you press him on, though, or you'll get penalized, okay? Yes, I'm just gonna take the penalties. So the meeting wasn't due to take place in Tenderlender at all then. Kid was making a fuss about coming into the office. It's always that way when I want to talk about repayments. Even though I got the best punching bag you ever seen and there are any issues. Maybe it's because of the punching bag that people are scared to come. So that's why you decided to meet at Tribune? You're going over old ground again, Trent. So sorry. You just earned yourself a penalty. Now suck it down. You will suck down the penalty, Mr. Wright, and you will like it. Thank you, sir. May I have another? An ugly scene. The witness has already told his threat, which makes that question irrelevant. But that's all the information I'm gonna get out of him. I limit myself to 17 cups of coffee during a trial. That's the rule. You better limit the number of times you take a penalty, trite. Your guts will look like the inside of a chimney. Ashen. Don't make me burn you again, Mr. Wright. I guess I shouldn't have pressed him on that. Guess I'm gonna make that special express after all. So to recap, this ugly scene you saw was... Actually figured out what to do on my own. I just kind of put it out. I was having some difficulty figuring it out, but I did figure it out. Is the floor plans, but they're on this statement.
Objection!
His second statement. You're something of a loan-collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tiger? No one escapes the tiger's clutches. Well, I'm something of a lie-detecting pro. And no one escapes the phoenix's clutches. I think it's time we got something straight. What's this, trite? A new line of irrelevant questioning. These are the floor plans of the crime scene. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigra. From there, your field of vision would have covered an area something like this. Indeed, the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat. Isn't that what I just said? I saw the back of the kid's head. Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you'll remember that between each of the tables is a tall partition. Why, that's true. Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking in ends here. So from the entrance of Très Bien, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day, because you met with him. Wrong. Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table. But the defense just proved that point to be mute. The victim, witnessed by Mr. Kudo, was not Glenelg, but a fake. What? In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as the victim he had just killed and acted out a charade. That will do. This trial has gone on long enough without the obvious question being answered. Who exactly was the real killer who impersonated the victim? You say the killer murdered Glenelg, and then impersonated his victim in a performance for Victor Kudo? In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of the criminal to this court. That's not that big of a penalty. Tiger himself. Obviously, the killer is Furio Tigre. No one else could have done it. What? Well, witness? Ah, now that's cute. You think you can pin this on the tiger? Maybe you just don't understand. The tiger is king of the jungle. So I dare you to say it again. Come on. You get the guts. You can't threaten me, Mr. Tiger. It's the defense. Go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright? Sounds to me like it must be you, old man. You've got guts, I'll give you that. Mr. Wright, do not leave me to handle this alone. Perhaps I can end this embarrassment. Mr. Goto! Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time. The old man didn't see just the victim. Oh, no. The servant girl brought him a Javicino, but she put something in it. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Was the victim you saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The fact remains, he saw the accused put the poison into the coffee. Yes, it was the waitress who poisoned... Very impressive, Mr. Goto. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack. Huh. Found your pen at last, Detroit. It was in my pocket. But anyway, Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glen Elg, and the waitress from behind. Yes, your point, Mr. Wright? I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glen Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible the waitress was also part of the show. What? You mean the waitress was an imposter as well? The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her. Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed? Well, the only girl that works with the tiger is Viola. Who is this woman? Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee of Tenderlender. He's making a big mistake. Do you know who Violetta's grandfather is? You better be going home in an armored truck tonight, if you know what I mean. Stop shaking, Nick. Where was I? Yes, the defendant, Miss Bird, has stated the following. Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy, and she had a kind of cackling laugh. There are just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, whom nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when that eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to, half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all of these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice. Once for real and once for show. And Mr. Furio Tigra, the only person who could have committed the crime, was you. Witness, what have you got to say? That's cute. Sorry? He's alright. I could do with a guy like you around. What do you mean? Okay, I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get me to my meeting now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go. Something to think about? You've got it all wrapped up nice, huh, right? But you've missed one real important thing. But that can't be. I was in the joint that day, and I met that kid too. But I couldn't have poisoned him easier. What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tigra? Huh. What a troublemaker. Troublemaker? Looks like we're going to need another one for the road. One more steaming cup of hot testimony. Indeed. Witness, you will explain yourself to the court. I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened that day at Très Bien between yourself and the victim? Oh, this isn't going to be good. Ties to the victim. Yeah, I loaned El Cash about $100,000. That day we was due to have a little chat. The kid had his payback date, see? So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won $500,000, but he got lucky, real lucky. If that waitress hadn't done what she'd done, everything would have been over. Now I see that the principal amount you loaned to Mr. Elk was $50,000. Yeah, well, he's got the VIG to take into account. Interest builds up fast, That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal. And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question. Yeah, he was one lucky kid. He got that $500,000 just in time. So, I ain't have no reason to kill the kid. And if I ain't got no motive, he ain't got no case. His motive? He has to have one, but what is it? Let's see here. Anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. Let's start there. How much did he have left on his debt? He won in round figures about $100,000. That's the whole amount. We're talking about a guy who had 50 cents in his wallet. What? You telling me he wasn't even gonna pay for the coffee? He certainly seems to have been a brave man, this Mr. Elk. That guy was smooth, I tells you, real smooth. You'll have your money in less than 5 minutes. That's what he says to me. The guy then calls me the tender tiger. He was skating on thin ice with me. I'm gonna guess it's that, so yeah. You should have been blackmailing him, or something like that. Trying to negotiate. Anyway, I'll be right back. Is that because the guy won the lottery was the last chance at a big win? You can confirm that this is the ticket in question? That's it. The Millionaire Radio Show starts at 1:30 p.m. and runs for 10 minutes. That fixes the time you two met with some accuracy. And the whole scene was acted out again 30 minutes later. Also that Mr. Kudo would see it. I can still see the kid's face now. I ain't never gonna forget it. Was there anyone else in the restaurant at the time? I don't remember. there was no one there. I'll wear that ridiculous tiger shirt for a month. Mr. Armstrong, Maggie, and if I'm right, Viola Cadaverini were all there at that time. The victim had intended to repay you from his lottery winnings from the beginning? Seems that way to me. But you wouldn't normally expect to win the lottery, would you? Huh. You in dying belief that your next roll will end the worst losing streak you ever had. That's what defines a true gambler. He makes it sound so cool. Don't be tempted, Nick. You haven't got the willpower for it. All I know is the kid took a shot and he got lucky in the end. The waitress, you mean the girl with the glasses in the defendant's chair. Who else could I mean? If she hadn't got in the way, things would have been bada bing, bada boom, over and done with. Maybe I should push a little on this. Ask about what Maggie did, or ask how things would have been. Quick save time. Let's see how things would have been. What do you mean things would have been over and done with? Are you all there? What? I'm talking about the cash. I was there to get my $100,000 back. That's all. I'm a businessman. It was all coming together before that waitress got in the way. As far as I can tell from the witness's testimony, other than recouping his loan, Mr. Tigra had no motive for killing the victim. Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect what you just said. The tiger's motive, huh? It was after the 100,000. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy. Okay, and I believe this is where the CD comes into play. Yes, there we go. So you just intended to get back the $100,000 Mr. Elg owed you, correct? I only got the cash, so that's my right. Unfortunately for Mr. Elg, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were after.
Objection!
What are you getting at, trite? What else would a moneylender be after than money? Oh, the moneylender was after money. But money in a totally different league. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch. What is that? A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber. A computer virus? What does one of those do? A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of the computer. A computer? What does one of those do? I guess the beard isn't the only part of his honor that is from the Stone Age. I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is the important point. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market. So several $1 million? Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Glenn Elk had no way to repay the money is crucial. What? Glenn Elk was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. That skill was the collateral Mr. Elk put up in order to borrow the money.
Objection!
You're trying to suggest the witness's motive was to get hold of that program? Exactly. The witness may have poor fashion sense, but he is by no means an idiot trite. A man like him could get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder. Of course he could, provided that he had time. But what if I had needed the money right then? When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear. It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with us? Why did Mr. Tigre need money to the tune of $1 million? Okay, I know this is my last strike, but I'm pretty sure it's the surgery papers. In December of last year, you found yourself in need of a large amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? Yeah, that did it. An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the hospital where she underwent surgery. Where did you get all this info? These medical papers document the treatment of the young woman in question. According to these, the operation cost $1 million. Payment for these expenses was due in December of last year, and was paid in full. $1 million? A preposterous sum. Someone should sue these HMOs. No one would pay a bill like that. If the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a morgue. Mr. Tigre had no choice but to pay, because his very life depended on it. Order! You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright? Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini. Did you say Cadaverini? Viola Cadaverini, mob boss in charge of all underworld activities in the city, and doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. Ugh. Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million Cadaverini demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Glen Elg's life to pay your debt. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get his hands on this CD. Glen Elg had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. But then a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tigre would prefer to say never happened. But he can't. Neither can I. A lottery win. Exactly. At the 11th hour, Mr. Elk won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on the all-important CD. At least, no legitimate way. So he doused the coffee. So he resorted to illegitimate methods. That's crazy. He murdered Glen Elg and then made his next move to frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tigre posed as Glen Elg, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo. Like I said, trite. That's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept out of it. But Mr. Armstrong knew all about it. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Godo? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money, too. $500,000, in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigra's plan. Order, order! Silence, or I will clear the... He's put on a good show, Spiky. If you want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful. You saying I dressed up like that kid, create a witness, and frame someone? If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that. I agree. What? Despite your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Ms. Bird had no way out. What? Another one, Mr. Wright? Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trite? What was this trick you say Mr. Tigra performed to frame the accused? I didn't do a save. Paper badge. What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation. Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Mr. Tigra, you didn't just pose as a victim on the day in question. Months ago, in this very court, you posed as me. What? That's the truth. But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright. Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? Yeah, now you remember, Mr. Judge. No doubt it was you, standing in here this very court a mere months ago. The Phoenix Wright who put on the most disreputable shabby defense I'd ever seen. Ugh.
Objection!
Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove the attorney who represented the accused 4 months ago was this man. Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him? Oh. Hey. Forget about it, yeah. I wouldn't do something like that, not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh? Have you no pride, sir?
Objection!
This isn't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, Trite, here in court we deal with people's lives. Mr. Goda was right. Your Honor. Speaking for myself, I'm absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as the judge with the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it. No, Judge. If the defense has no further evidence, this court will now excuse the witness. Circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigra are dubious for sure, but not conclusive. But we've come so far. You say he impersonated Glen Elk. You say he impersonated you. But none of that adds up to a murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee. Gumshoe, where are you? Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger. You're going to get mauled. He's got that. All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. But I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt. Huh. Looks like I won't be needing a refill. If I just had one more piece of evidence, and maybe I could get Maggie off the hook. The witness's cross-examination is over. You are free to go, Mr. Tiger. Hold it! Your Honor, sir! Wait! Gumshoe! Detective? Detective Gumshoe! Sorry it took so long, pal. I staked everything on this. My bad. The works. Here it is. My heart's counting on this, too. What is it, Detective? Isn't it obvious, pal? It's the final decisive piece of evidence. What? Yeah, Gumshoe! January 8th, 2:48 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab. The results? I got the prints, pal, from the medicine bottle. Oh! So, do you know who the prints belong to now? You think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know. So, tell us, they're the Tigers, right? You bet. Clear as crystal all over the bottle. They're Furio Tiger's paw prints, alright. That's great. You cut him now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for this, Nick. I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on that bottle now. What? Why not? What we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the Tiger put poison in Glenelg's coffee. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, that really doesn't make any difference now. I knew it. Great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. This was our last chance to help Maggie. And I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal. Detective Gumshoe? Maggie! You've been working on something for me? Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. And I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. Detective Gumshoe, wait! He's gone. Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick? I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. Small bottle put into pocket. January 8th, 3:04 p.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I granted you a recess so you could prepare this decisive evidence you've discovered. Yes. Don't keep us all in suspense. Try to show us. Naturally. We can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we? Thank Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste. much more of my time are you gonna waste? I ain't been in a court before. But you lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion. No doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright. Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner here. But maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down. Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. Send this final decisive piece of evidence to this court. Well, alright, here goes. This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Isn't that the victim's... Your Honor. Naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We've clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigra. What? But Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information? Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains, except one man. One person in this courtroom should periodically be in the dark. My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you said? Well, what the hell is in it, anyway? I apologize for the airplane that's flying over. You can probably hear it. I usually get planes flying over. Oh well. Phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Mr. Tigra, this is a decisive piece of evidence that we will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains potassium cyanide. This is a bottle containing the potassium cyanide. The potassium cyanide? The poison used to murder Mr. L, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigra, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that? You made a good clown. You know that? What? This ain't never gonna get this to stick. It's just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through, Phoenix Wright. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. No, this is the bottle we found traces of the poison in. Don't mess with the tiger or you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown, and it was made of glass. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. You walked right into that one. Silence in the court. Got him, at last. What? Why is everyone going quiet? I said that bottle. Is this the bottle you're referring to? Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy-looking suit fool you, people. That lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Goto. Tell that guy where to go. You still haven't figured it out. Don't you realize what you just said? what I said. What did I just say? You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. You just don't know who he's messing with. I'm the Tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market. You think I'm gonna let some jumped up suit get the better of me? Sure. The last piece of evidence was phony. That's just what you deserve. The phony trial was a phony lawyer. It was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all. Best roar I can do. Right now, trying to force it. What's going on? It looks like a blackout. Well done, try it. I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you. Savor it. While you watch your caged prey. Well, that's the end of the trial. We managed our way through it. Alright, you caught a tiger by his toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go. The prosecution will be sure to take care of Mr. Tigra, won't you, Mr. Godo? He is being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glen Alec. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. Yes, she was. And in the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. Furio Tigra is a truly frightening criminal. Ha. The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there. Dodo. Well, I am now in a position to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. January 8th, 4:10 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright, I am at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie. I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble months ago. But now I feel like I can forgive him. Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger. Look, Nick, in the doorway. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, guess I'll be heading out now. Wait. Detective Gumshoe? Oh, yeah, congratulations, Maggie. Thanks. I knew you were innocent all along. Why didn't you say that in your testimony, then? Huh? Oh, well, I was... Well, guess I'll be heading off, then. Wait up, Detective. He just ran off. Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle. It wasn't even any use, but it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles. Poor guy. Look like she still isn't ready to forgive him. Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick? Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie? You know, Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you through all of this. I wanted to believe that, sir. But on the first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up. You didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts. He doubted me. That's why he thought I might have done it. I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom. So funny. Where are they? There they are. Here you are, a present to celebrate your freedom. That's a present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love. He said you lost weight and he was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe? I actually really like weenies, you know? Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know? Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it? Is it okay I eat this now? Yes, Maggie, you go ahead and eat that. With Maya, of course, because she's always starving. So, how is it, Maggie? It's really good. So, the case of phony versus genuine comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. And who knows, maybe a new chapter of her life is about to start. Aw, they ate all the weenies. Episode 3, Recipe for Turnabout, the end. And they ate all the weenies. A new chapter unlocked. Turnabout beginnings. Brand new episode has been opened. Wow. Well, that is it for Case 3. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I'm your host, Kayla Huatari. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And next time, we will begin Case 4. See you then.